Hey guys, it's Jonathan here from Set Sail, and in this video we're going to be talking about the brand new Set Sail office space that we just moved into. So we used to work right in the city centre of Manchester, and then we had a sort of temporary office space at the Message Trust, and now we're in the new room. This place is towards Media City in Salford, slightly bigger space, and we moved in here maybe 3 months ago, and it was a complete blank slate, a big empty room, and we had the opportunity to come in and actually furnish it, make it our own, and use this space the way that we want to use it. And so it really got us thinking through, how do we make an office for a creative organization? What does it look like to have a space that really focuses on creativity and allows room for that to happen? And so we're going to talk a bit about that process today and why we did things the way we did. We've been doing Set Sail for about 4 years now, and one of the things we noticed is it's really easy to get lost in the world of admin. And we kept telling ourselves, once we get through all these emails, once we get through this job list, then we'll do the creative stuff. And 4 years later, I don't feel like we ever fully got through all the admin. So we tried to figure out, okay, how do we fit this in our week but still make space for creativity? So one of the things we started to do was something called Admin Day. Every Monday, we'd meet together in a coffee shop, we'd all bring our laptops, and we'd just bash through emails, all the kind of logistics stuff, try and get to inbox zero if we could, and that freed up the rest of the week to actually be creative. And we wanted to make sure that when we come to the office, we're here to create, we're here to generate content, be inspired, and just use this space well for that kind of thing. And we also have space to shoot a video right here, and we're actually in the Set Sail office right now, so let's take a look around. So over here we have the creative corner. This is the space where you can come, sit, work on musical ideas, edit videos, all of that kind of stuff. We've got these reclaimed wooden tables by a company called Recut, based here in Manchester. These are actually made out of old scaffolding board, and then we've got these little metal legs that go on here. You can connect to a bigger monitor so that if you want to work on something that requires a bit more screen space, such as editing videos, this is a really good spot to do it. And you've got the window, so you've got some nice natural light, and you can look out, see the beautiful trees, so you're not just staring at a blank wall. Behind the bookshelf we have the collaborative space. So this again is another reclaimed wood table made by the same guys that did this one. This one's a big 2 meter by 1 meter one, so plenty of space for 4 people to sit and work. We also hung a couple of prints up in this space. So we have the robot illustration done by illustrator Moza from Korea, who did all of the artwork for Discovery, and we also have to the highest place lettering done by Ian Bernard, who did the lettering for the posters that we did in that lyric video. So we just thought it'd be fun to hang some artwork that's done by artists that we've worked with, for Rivers and Robots specifically, and yeah, this is a cool little spot to work. We also have a giant plant, so you know, greenery and all that. We've got a little table over here with the printer. Pam, I know some of you are big fans of Pam the plant. She's doing very well. She's got a new pot today, and she's feeling great. And finally, we have the comfy zone. This is where we have our team meetings, pray together. It's also a good space if you want to come in the day and just write a blog. I was doing that this week. Come and read under the gigantic lamp, and just generally have a nice kind of chill out spot where you can relax, do some work that doesn't require sitting at a real official looking desk. And then finally, we're back to the studio corner with our giant light, and this is where we can shoot videos like this one. So one of my favourite parts of the office is this little surface right here, which is actually a piece of wood we found in the car park of IKEA, and it was one of those that they just leave out for free and you can take it, and it was just the right width to fit this IKEA Kallax unit. And we had a guy from our church called Ray. He basically cut this down to size and used a bit of edging tape to kind of create this wooden surface, added a varnish so it's the same colour as the rest of it, and it just kind of nicely sits on top of the unit and creates this nice little tea zone where we can have all our teas and coffees and the important biscuit jar. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little tour of the Set Sail office. We wanted to show you this not just to say check out our office, but to actually encourage you guys and give you guys ideas for what you can do with your time and with your space as well. And for me, a lot of this comes down to how I'm spending my time. I noticed that work very easily spills into the rest of my week, and especially doing creative stuff, when it's something you enjoy, I think it's very easy to become your whole life. And I used to find that I'd come into the office, do kind of bits of creative stuff, and then I'd go home and carry on doing even more of it. And Part of the reason we even have an office in the first place is to create some of that separation, so that while we're here, we're actually here to create, we're here to work, and when we leave, we've got family time, we've got friends, we've got time to kind of separate ourselves from the work that we do here all the time. And so I think sometimes for creative people, there's this unspoken pressure that you have to keep working, you have to keep getting back to deadlines and clients, especially if you're doing freelance work, and that to actually spend time on your environment and the office that you work in is maybe seen as like a waste of time. But actually, I think taking some time out to create a space that you enjoy working in and that you feel inspired to work in, long term is actually going to help you out creatively, because you're going to be in an area that isn't just like stressing you out or isn't actually a productive space for what you're trying to do in it. So hope that helps you guys in what you're doing as well. If you have any things that you have in your office space or creative space, little things that you do to help you be productive and be creative in your time, feel free to let us know in the comments as well. We'd love to hear what you're up to. And yeah, we'll see you soon with another video.